Hello, hello, hello. Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live from Germany. I'm just going to check real quick that I'm actually live on the right place. I had a couple of issues with lives recently. If you're watching this and you're watching it replay, please do me a favor and comment replay below. And if you're new watching this for the first time, let me know that you're watching this new as well by commenting you're new. This is going to be an action-packed, value-based Facebook Live for you to watch tonight. I'm super excited to share with you as well. So let me just double check that I'm in the right place. Yes, I'm in the right place. Awesome. So it's been working. Okay, great. So how is everyone doing today? Let me know what part of the world you're watching this from, whether you're in the UK, America, Australia. If you're watching from Australia, I applaud you because that means it's super early over there. And if you're watching in America, that probably means you're skiving and skipping off work. So, hey, get to it. Right, okay, so Fraser Brooks here. I'm coming to you live from Germany, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you about how to create your perfect plan for 2018 and beyond. Now, this is very, very different because most people just going to give you a business plan. I'm going to give you a plan for the business. I'm going to give you a plan for personal development, and I'm going to give you a plan for social media. So pay attention. If you've got teams and you think this will be valuable for them, then please feel free to share this into your page, into your groups, onto your personal profile, into the messenger, tag people below, whatever you might hit, whatever you might think. If you can hear me loud and clear, do me a little favor and just go a little bit crazy on the love heart so I know that you can hear me all right. I am on my phone. It's been messed up a little bit recently, the microphone and all that sort of stuff. I have got rid of a couple of the boxes behind me as well. You'll be happy to know, for those of you who tune into me. Gail, yes, we're live, Gail. Good to have you on here all the way from Canada. Guys, for those of you who don't know, I get a little bit over the top sometimes because I'm highly, highly passionate and enthusiastic about this subject, but today I'm on one. I have had one of the best days I've had in such a long time. To be honest with you, I couldn't even tell you why. It's just been one of those days. Everything seems to be going right. I remember my dad telling me once, he said, like, when people ask you how you're doing, just say to them, like, you know what? It's crazy. Everything's just going right. Because not many people have days where everything seems to go right. So I always remember my dad telling me that. Frazers, I am in Lüneburg, near Hamburg right now, but I come back to the UK for Christmas tomorrow and to get a haircut. You know what, guys, right? Before I get into the topics, right? This is really, really, really crazy. In Germany, I literally don't trust any of the barbers, so I don't get my hair cut over here in Germany. And the reason is because it genuinely looks like everyone in Germany has got the exact same haircut. It's the shaved on the sides with the kind of slicked back look. And guys, if I shaved my sides, because I've got a longer, narrow head, I literally look like a bloody turnip. So I'm coming back to the UK to see my new dog, to spend time with the family, but also to get my hair cut because it's an absolute mess. So again, right, let's get into it. So as always, I have my notes, and if you don't have a short pencil, remember a pencil's better than a long memory. A short pencil's better than a long memory. So get a piece of paper, get a pen, get some notes, because I promise you're going to want to make notes of this. I absolutely promise. Heidi, the candle, the candle's gone. I need to buy a new one, but I'll get one in the UK. Right. So now I'm talking about planning today. And the reason is because next week I want to talk to you about something really, really important. I'm going to introduce you to someone very, very special to me, my mum. Next Tuesday, I'm going to be introducing you guys to my mum, and I want my mum to share some tips before I go into the main training. I want my mum to share some tips with you on how it is, what's it like to work with someone and support someone over 30 years in network marketing. She's very, very, very introverted and very, very shy. She's literally in 30 years, she's probably spoke on stage 3, 4 times, 5 times, if that. She hates doing it, and she's doing it as a favour to me. I'm going to have to get her something special as a reward. Maybe she'll double up on her Christmas presents this year as a favour. So I'm talking about planning tonight. Now, planning is not to be done now for next year. Oh, shock. Too many people are going into hibernation mode. Too many people are going into, it's Christmas time, the mince pies are coming out, I'm just going to get silly on the mince pies. Guys, there's 2 weeks to go. You've still got 2 weeks of red hot buyers. So if you're watching this after Christmas, fair enough. But if you're watching this before Christmas, understand that people have got their credit cards out. And us men, hello, we're lazy. We're lazy when it comes to this. If you can help me out, with some ideas for some Christmas presents, then I'm more than happy to hear for them. So go and speak to your friends, your girlfriends, your partners, friends, their husbands, right? To say, hey, have you got your wife a Christmas gift yet? No, I haven't. What are you thinking? Well, I'm with a cosmetic company, I'm with a perfume company, I'm with a health and wellness company, I'm with a coffee company. This might be a really good idea for you to get. Use it. Okay, right. Planning, me personally, I do all my planning for the next year on the 27th of December to the 30th of December. So about Christmas Day, I'm fully sprouted, like literally so full. Then the next day, I'm still full. The next day, all I want to do is, like, the phone is away, the laptop's away, and all I do is I get the whiteboards out, I get the sticky notes, I get pads out, and I write down everything I want to achieve, and then I work backwards. So you should be planning 27, 28, 29, 30. If you work, make time to plan. Don't be planning now because people are buying now. People necessarily might not buy from the 25th to the 31st. That's just the way it is, right? And guys, if you do share, please let me know that you've shared by saying shared in the comments, and I will try and mention you. I only get like 2 or 3 comments come at one time, so I might miss a lot of people as well. So here we go. I want you to write down this equation. I'm going to write it down with you, all right? I want you to write it down. Yes, a new stationery comes out. A multiplied by S equals R. That's probably the wrong way around. Brilliant, Fraser. You forgot to turn the bloody camera the wrong way around, so you have no idea what that says. That says A multiplied by S equals R. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. Thanks for sharing, Paul. I appreciate it. Action multiplied by skills equals results. For you to increase your results, you've got to focus on the activity and you've got to focus on your skill set. Okay, so to do that, you need to have a business plan, you need to have a personal development plan, and you need to have a social media plan. Those are the 3 topics we're going to be talking about tonight. Donna and Susan, thanks so much for sharing. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so it has to be action and skills based. If you focus on, 100 grand a year next year, I'm going to make 100 grand a year. Can't wait. I'm going to be loaded. I'm going to get myself a Porsche. I'm going to get myself a new house. I'm going to go to the Dominican Republic for my holidays. Next Christmas, my kids are going to get a car. Even if they're not old enough to get a car, they're going to get a horse. I'm going to buy them a house. Oh yeah, easy. This is going to be fantastic. Can't wait for next year because next year is going to be my year because I'm going to make 100 grand a year. Woohoo! Doesn't work like that. Yes, you might want 100 grand and that might be the goal, but the 100 grand is not what you focus on and make your goals on. The goals are focused on the activity and the skills that you need to get and reach for you to be able to get the results. Activity multiplied by skills equals results. All right. So the 3 types, we've got business plan. We're going to go into that. Personal development plan and Facebook plan. So the business plan, how many events are you going to attend? Let me know in the comments, thanks for sharing, Kelly. Let me know in the comments if you plan on attending every single major company event this year coming up. You need to attend more events next year than you attended this year to get better results next year than you did this year. Leaders are born at events. You never ever, one stat I know for 100% fact, Shabana, thanks so much for sharing. Awesome name, by the way. John, thanks for sharing. Right, is 100% of top earners in your company go to every single event. If they don't go to an event, it's because they're either pregnant, someone's given birth, something really serious has happened, or they go in another country. Katie, Jacinta, thanks for sharing. Really, really appreciate it. Top earners, 100% of top earners will attend the events. You never, ever see. There's never ever a top earner who's never been to one of the events. It just doesn't happen. Success leaves clues. Go to the event. So how many? So Rachel says she's going to go to 5. Loredana's going to go. I'm attending all the events. Awesome. Sheena booked her tickets already. That's fantastic. Now, how many people are you going to speak to? How many new people are you going to speak to every single day? Ashley, thanks for sharing. Okay. Karen, thanks for sharing. Here is the numbers. Here is the numbers when it comes to network marketing. If you want to earn $1,000, I'm going to talk in dollars. If you want to, it's bloody back to front. If you want to earn $1,000 per month, right? $1,000 per month, you have to speak to one person per day. One new person per day. $1,000 a month, one person per day. Now guess what, guys? If you want to be able to make $5,000 per month, guess what? You need to speak to 5 new people per day. 5 new people per day. It's all back to front, isn't it? It's driving me nuts, that. So you want to make $1,000 a day? Go speak to one new person a day. $5,000 a day? You need to speak to 5 new people a day. So you need to break it down. So if you want I want to buy my kid a horse next year, I want to buy my kids a car next year, I want to go make 100 grand next year, I want to go make 30 grand a year next year, $100,000 a year is about, Amina, thanks for sharing, $100,000 a year is about $8,000 a month. So, hey Claire, good to have you on here. $8,000 a month. How many people do you need to speak to a day? New people? 8. I think I'm the only one who does 8 like that. I think most people do that, right? You need to speak, who cares how you do it, right? You need to speak to 8 new people a day. Yes, it's a lot of people. Are you going to do it in January? Probably not. Are you going to do it in February? Probably not. Are you going to do it in March? Probably not. Now, a 3-way call with someone in your team, that counts. That counts. The maths is easy, guys. Network marketing is very simple, but you overcomplicate the process. All right? So Paul Anderson, 15. I guess that means he wants to speak to 15 people a day, so he wants to make 15,000 a month. Let me know in the comments, guys, how many people. You don't have to let me know how much you want to make a month. Just let me know in the comments by giving me a number how many people you want to speak to next year, and then I know how much money you want to make next year. Right? This is how it works, guys. The numbers don't lie. You know what? People lie, numbers don't. People lie, numbers don't. Numbers never lie. Okay, so here we go. So 3-way calls count, but they can't all be 3-way calls. So what I do, this is really, when I was building, this is really, really, really basic. But you can see the paper that I always use this kind of paper. You see that it's like the little square, the square box, right? The square boxes. There's a reason for that, and here's why. So I want to make 8,000. I want to make 8,000 a month, right? So I need to speak to 8 people a day. So what am I going to do is I'm going to get these squares and I'm going to split them into 8 boxes. Boom, 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 boom. 8 little boxes. See that? 8 little boxes. So what I think there's 8 little boxes there. So what am I going to do, guys? I speak to one person, tick it off. Speak to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I spoke to 6 people today. I'm on track for 6 grand a month. Whoop-de-doo. So what do I do next tomorrow? I need to speak to 10 people a day. I need to speak to 10 people, 8 people, 7 people, 15 people, right? Again, a 3-way call is counted. So if you're already making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a year in your business, then you need to help and share this with your team. Do a little planning session with them. How much do you want to make next year? Want to make 100,000 next year? You've got to be speaking to 8 people a day. So if they speak to 8 people a day and they put you on a 3-way call with 2 people, you've got 2 people doing that, you're speaking to 4 people a day. And then you're connecting with 4 new people a day. Guys, the numbers don't lie. Me and my dad, when we were in big build mode, we were speaking, honestly, the house was nuts. The house was like a call center. We were speaking to so many people. And you know what? The numbers weren't far off. And I've learnt these maths, not just from my father, but from other 7- and 8-figure earners in the industry. I really want you to make note of this. So $1,000 a month. Hey, if you want to make $500 a month extra, you're going to have to speak to one person every 2 days. Okay? Now, some companies, some products, some systems, some people, your skills are so big that you might have to half that number. But the average person, we're always talking about the average person on these calls, guys, is 1 per 1,000. All right, I spoke about that enough. Personal development plan. Personal development plan. A lot of you just go, in fact, give me some love, right? Go crazy on the wow emoji, right? On the little emoji that comes across. Go crazy on the wow emoji if you read personal development books. Go Pro, Go for No, The Compound Effect, Beach Money, Jab, 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 Right Hook, any of these, the 10X Rule, any of these, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, any Big Al book, to be honest, because he's an absolute legend. Okay, loads of wows. But do you have a plan? Probably not. You probably go, oh, our leaders told us to read this book this month, this book this week. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go over to, I'm gonna try this because I've not done this for a while, right? But I love books. I love reading books. I never used to, but I do now. I want you to go over to, I'm gonna type it in a second, I'm gonna pin it. But there's a website, right? A real special website. I absolutely love this website. I'm going to tell you it in a minute. But you have to plan how many books you are going to read. It's my opinion, For every book that you read, this is just my opinion, but for every book that you read, you get 1% better. For every book that you read, you get 1% better. If you read 100 books, you just doubled your ability. Obviously, you can listen to audios, you can read books, you can watch videos, you can attend events, you can speak to your upline. You can do all these things to help you with your personal development. Go to generic events, go to networking events, speak to your loads of different uplines, mastermind, find a network marketing buddy, someone who's in your company, someone who's in another company, mastermind with them, swap skills, read books, review books, right? Go and do that. Now, I want you to go to this very special website after the live, obviously. Let me see, where the heck have I just put that? Oh no. Okay, pin comment. Oh, I've done it. Awesome, I've not done that one before. Right, I've pinned that. There we go. FrazerBrooks.com. If you go to FrazerBrooks.com after this live, what I've done for you is the first blog post on FrazerBrooks.com. I've got a free PDF. You don't have to give me your email address, nothing like that. You literally click the blue button. I will send you a PDF, right, which has not only my top 12 books for all network marketers, not just the top 12 books, but a little strategy for you to do that if you read a certain number of pages a day, you will read one book a month. And I promise you, if you read one book a month, if you read these 12 books that I've laid out for you next year, 2019, you will be a completely different person. A completely different person. All right? And if you're up for that, and if you're going to read those books, let me know by giving us a load of loves. Okay? Okay. Now, the average person, takes 1 minute to read one page of your average personal development book. They're usually the same sizes, usually 1 minute. So if you spend 10 minutes a day, right, you will read 10 pages of a book. Now, the average personal development book is less than 200 pages. It's less than 200 pages. Guess what that means, guys? In 20 days, you've read the whole book. So you can have 10 days off. If you're a fast reader, go do 20 pages a day. When you're on the toilet, do a couple of pages. Well, some people do a couple of pages. Some people do bloody 30 pages. Depends on what kind of toilet taker you are. Okay? Now, if you go and read 50 Shades of Grey, you're going to be wrong. You're not going to be getting the skill. Well, if you're reading 50 Shades of Grey, guess what? You will be getting the skills, but you'll probably be getting the wrong. Why did I just do that? Every single flipping time I do something stupid on a Facebook Live. Well done, idiot. Okay? You will be learning the wrong skills if you go and read 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, right? Unless you want those skills. And now I'm just seeing myself on replay doing this, and I'm thinking, okay, this has got out of hand. So I'm unpinning that post now. I'm unpinning it, and I'm going to move that out of the way because that's driving me flipping crazy. I've just done that. I've done that. This might as well be a rap video. Okay, so anyone who makes music videos, I'm here. I happily do background singing for you as a little part-time job, I suppose. Right, again, 1%. Now, one thing you've got to understand, right? You read it, you understand it, but go and teach it to your skills. What is going on? Go and teach it to your team. So ask your upline in the group, hey, I've just read, John, I'm not going to tell you what kind of skills there, mate. I've just read Go for No, and I learned this. I had this epiphany. Would it be okay if I did a quick live into the team and share it? Because guys, when you learn it, you learn it once. When you teach it, you learn it twice. You learn it when it comes in, and you learn it when it comes out. Dirty minds, get out the gutter. Get out the gutter. I'm going to move on, okay? So you've got a business plan. How many people are you going to speak to a day, okay? And you've got a personal development plan. How many pages of a book are you going to read a day? All right? Now you need a social media plan. Now this is my favorite part, right? This is my favorite part because I flipping love social media. And guys, if you've got value out of this so far, please feel free to share it, but also let me know in the comments that you've shared it so I can actually thank you. And if I don't thank you on the live, I'll most likely actually go into the comment or go into the post that you've shared and always say thank you in the post so I can see that you've actually shared it. I really, really do appreciate it. For me, it's like your Christmas gift to me. And there's going to be no more sexual innuendos here. I even struggle to say the word, to be honest with you. Right, let's get into it. Okay, I just slapped myself. Facebook plan. Super important. You need. By the way, someone's just asked how much personal development has Bob done. Bob is a beast at personal development. He reads 1 book every single half day, 2 books a day. The guy's a beast. Ty Lopez, nothing compared to Bob. Bob Jones is the man, right? Okay, so, and Mary's also amazing for supporting him. Good guy. So, target market. First thing you need with your plan is you need to be really, really clear on your target market. This is what I want you to start thinking, right, guys? Your branding. Okay, your branding message is what you really. Maureen, Natasha, thanks so much for sharing. Debbie, thanks for sharing. I really appreciate it. Your branding message, right, is what you need to get super clear on. Your branding message is your target market plus your posting plan. So, let me get another piece of paper. I've literally come to the last of it. So your target market plus posting plan equals branding message. Back to front again. Yes, I know. Привет, Irina. Good to have you on here. So, target market, posting plan. Cora, good to have you on here. Thanks for sharing. Branding message, right? Shoni, I always do the claps before I do it. Sophie, good to have you on here. Right, so target market, posting plan equals your branding message. Now, think of your favorite film. Stacey, Florina, love that name. Okay, great. Great to have you on here. Thanks for sharing. Right, your branding message. I want you to think of your favorite movie, and if you haven't already done so, not because I've not asked you anything like this, but drop your favorite movie, the genre, okay, or genre. It's probably Scousers, probably genre. The sophisticated ones, genre. You know, Cannes Music Festival, genre. Okay, not that that's funny at all, but right, I want you to think of your favourite movie, and then I want you to think, what kind of movie is it? Is it romantic? Is it a romance? Is it a comedy? Is it action? Is it sci-fi? Is it thriller? Is it drama? Is it documentary? Is it biography? Let me know what type of movie it is. So someone said Predator, yeah. Comedy, 50 Shades of Grey's come on again. Yes, and I know there's all sorts of different kind of movies, adult movies by the sound of things. Top Gun, so there's action. So there's a lot. So here we go, right? Horror, comedy, action, thriller, sci-fi, documentary, biography, drama, right? Here's what I want you to understand. One person said action thriller, comedy, Happy Gilmore. So films are usually 1 or 2 genres. Someone said Last of the Mohicos. That would be an interesting movie. Another bloody porno. Okay, so Last of the Mohicans is usually 1 or 2 types. So when you're posting, you need to post your story, your content about 1 or 2 things. Guess what I post about? Network marketing or social media. I don't post network marketing, social media, travel, lifestyle, dogs, football, fashion, curries. I mention that on my lives, but I don't post about those, right? So my branding message, my target market is network marketers and people who want to build their business on social media. My posting plan is what I'm going to go into in a little bit. So my posting plan, okay, I just said I'm going to go into a little bit, but I'm going to go into it now. My posting plan is I post no more than 1 a day. Now the rule of thumb, guys, top tip is there's no real maximum to how many posts you can do. I just believe there's a 3-hour rule. If you post at 9 a.m, your next post shouldn't be till 12 p.m. If you post at 12 noon, your next post shouldn't be till 3 p.m. If you post at 3 p.m, your next post shouldn't be at least till 6 p.m. Because otherwise you're competing with yourself, right? The percentage of people who see your post in the first 15 minutes is much higher than the percentage of people who see your post in the 3 hours. So you're then not competing with yourself as much, right? And always remember, you only do what you can consistently do, but you also should only do what you can consistently duplicate as well. If you're posting there like, hey, I'm in Barbados, 78 pictures in Barbados today, go on team. Oh, loads of people have liked it, loads of people have loved it. Hey, I'm top recruiter from the beach today. All your team goes, yeah, it's all right for her, lucky git. She's in Barbados building a team. I bet it's dead easy to build a team in Barbados, right? So, my posting plan, Monday, text-only based posts, usually 6:30 to 9:30. The more consistent you are with your posting plan, the more you're going to get viewed because Facebook go, ooh, we'll warm the algorithm. Let's just warm the algorithm up. Ooh, post, boom, 100 people liked it. Great. You watch my post, in the first half an hour, there's 100 people liked it usually. You guys are probably some of them because you're flipping legends, and I really appreciate you for all your engagement and participation. Okay, so Monday, Monday, text. Tuesday, 9 p.m. What do I do Tuesday, 9 p.m.? Well, hang on, I'm live. Wednesday, text-based post, 6:30 to 9:30. Again, right? Yvonne, thanks for sharing. Thursday, usually a photo or an image with a story around it. Vulnerable story, motivational story, experience story, okay? Friday or Saturday, Friday usually in the afternoon, okay? Usually about 1 p.m. on a Friday is very good time, okay? Because Friday afternoon people aren't on Facebook, Friday evening they're not on Facebook, Friday afternoon they are. So, Friday afternoon, text-only based post. Saturday evenings have become a beast at posting. No idea why, they just are. Sam, thanks for sharing, appreciate it, mate. Okay, yeah, glad you like the 3-hour rule. Okay, so Saturday evening, bam, text-only based post again. Because text-only based posts, I can duplicate, because I can do them on the toilet, I can do them while I'm at the airport, I can do them on the beach, I can do them when I've not left the house for bloody ages, I can do them anywhere. I don't need to become a professional photographer with amazing filters to create great content. Sunday at 9 p.m, what do? I go live again. And guys, Fraser 2.0 is coming next year, just to let you know. I'm planning for it already, although I did say I'm going to be planning it 27th to the 30th. Okay, so target market, who is it? I'm looking for mumpreneurs. I'm looking for women. You guys, I'm not like, hey, I'm not one of these people who are going to add you and send you a photo of a body part. Yeah, I know, there's people like that out there. Body part specialists, visa specialists, husband hunters. There's all these people. If you let me know by giving us a load of ha-has, haha emojis, if you've had the body part sent to you, you've had visa proposals, you've had I want to be your wife. Someone recently said, I would happily sacrifice my life to build one with yours. Oh, thanks for happily being that way, love. Really, really appreciate it. Let's make a go of it. Svetlana, do you fancy, will it be alright if I introduce this lovely woman to our relationship? Yeah, go on then. Okay, I'll let her know. Yeah, we're happy to have you as our third partner. I've not talked about posting plans or how to plan for 2018. I've taught you about read the 50 Shades of Grey. And I've taught you about body parts and threesomes. There we go. All right? Yet again, I failed to bloody do one professional. Okay, I was going to get a whiteboard out and I was going to do it all professional, but I said to myself, you know what? I'll probably cock it up. Again, I've just made another sexual reference. I've got to stop, guys. So I'm planning my posting plan for next year. My posting plan for next year is to not be sexually orientated. There we go. It's out there for the world to see. Christ alive. Right, okay, here we go. So target market. You know your target market, you've got to get dead clear on your target market. If you're not focusing on your target market, you don't know what it is, your target market is most likely you. Right? Your target market is most likely you. Alright? Second of all, posting plan. Figure it out. Say, right, on a Monday I'm going to do this, because most people don't post because they don't know what to post. So plan it. Plan it. It doesn't take much. 30 posts a month I do. 2 of them are lives. And like 4 of them are text. 1 of them is a story. I've got tons of stories. You guys know by now I love a story. I literally say story all the time. Branding message, guys. Your branding message is your target market plus your posting plan. Yeah, target market plus your posting plan. Now, here's what you need to do. What I want you to do is I want you to get a piece of paper. Again, you should already have one. Piece of paper sponsored by KPMG. Our partners. No, they're not really. Imagine if they were. Bloody hell. That contract wouldn't last very long. So, Fraser, we're calling you in today because we heard you talking about penises, gangster movies, 50 Shades of Grey, and something to do with threesomes. Like, you're fired. That contract wouldn't work out. All right, so here we go. I want you to do this. I want you to split your page into 2. Right? Split your page into 2. On the left column, I want you to do, I want you to write pains. Again, it's back to front. I want you to write pains. And on the right-hand side, I want you to write gains. Pains versus gains, right? Fun learning is easy. Susie, I appreciate that. Guys, if you have found this funny, or if you have got value from it, I hope it's more value-based than comedy-based. I really do. But if you've got value in this so far, feel free to share it. I really do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments that you've shared it so I can actually thank you. That would mean the world to me. I hope you understand that. So pains versus gains. So pains. What are the pains in your life, your friend's life, your customer's life, your family's life, people that you know's life? What are their pains? Don't have enough time. Don't have enough money. Can't feed the kids. Can't go on holiday, struggling to pay their bills, not going on holiday enough, fed up, sick and tired, depressed, not developed, bad circle of friends, bad back, bad neck, my neck's screwed, wrinkles, not traveling, right? All these product opportunity, all these pains. So a pain could be not enough money. Pains. Not enough money. Donna, thanks for sharing. Nadia, I really, really appreciate you sharing. It means a lot. Okay, so not enough money. You can't read it 'cause it's back to front. Ridiculous. Gail, thanks for sharing. I really appreciate you. Then you gain to that. So you've come up with all these pains. Figure out a gain. Pains, not enough money. Gains, how to make extra income. How to make an additional income. Gemma, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And that's how you can create some awesome content for Facebook Lives. I've got a really bad back. How to reduce the pain in your back. Okay, focus on the pains. Go after your gains. Remember, guys. Oh God, dusty in here. I've moved one box and it's just full of dust. Kerry and Fatterson. What a name, Fatterson. That is impressive. Thanks for sharing, and Linda, thanks for sharing. Melinda, thanks for sharing. Linda and Melinda, that's awesome. Okay, so remember, guys, activity multiplied by skills equals results. Activity multiplied by skills equals results. Focus on the activity, do more, learn more skills, be more, and guess what? Results will come and you'll get more. Okay, 5 people a day. Okay, here's what I want you to start to think about. If you speak to 5 people a day, right, you get 2.5, I know 2.5 people, you get 2.5 people to watch your company's videos, attend a Zoom meeting, whatever it might be. Yes, your conversion rate of 50% will not be as good as that when you start out, but if you focus on the activity and the skills, you will get better results and you'll get better and better and better. Like literally 90% of the people my dad speaks to, they're watching the videos. Whereas if you're new, you might only get 10. So if you speak to, or 20%. So if you speak to 5 people a day, you might get 1 person on the videos. But let's say the average person over time, over the year, you speak to 5 new people. 2.5 of them are going to watch the videos. 20% of them you can close. That means that every 2 days, you can sponsor a new rep. It sounds crazy, but that's 15 people that you can recruit. 15 people that you can recruit a month if you speak to 5 people a day. Now, 15 people frontline might not make you depends on your compensation plan. 15 people frontline might not make you $5,000 a month. But guess what? When they get to work, when they start duplicating, they start to get a customer base, guess what's going to happen, guys? You're going to hit that $5,000 a month. The numbers don't lie. Start speaking to 5 people a day. Use your Facebook. This is what I really want you to get, right? This is what I really, really, really want you to understand. Okay? And I've completely forgot it, so I'm trying to hesitate. No, I'm just kidding. If you have a posting plan and you have a target market, so your branding message is so strong, you're going to get exposed to so many people because Facebook is going to appreciate that because they know what you're all about. They know your relevance. Right? They know your market, they know who to share it to. Your exposure is going to create more connections. More connections is going to create more conversations. More conversations is going to create more commissions. Once again, more exposure through lives is going to create more connections. More connections is going to create more conversations. More conversations is going to create more commissions. Commissions never, ever, 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 ever come before the conversations. Commission may always conversation focused. The intention is not for the commission. The intention is for the connection. Little bit of a mini rant here. Okay. Now, a lot of you have reached out to me. I'm really excited to share this. A lot of you have reached out to me and said, Fraser, it's really important. I know you're talking about planning and stuff, but what's the planner that you recommend? Obviously today I've shared with you, thanks for the angry faces, for all of you giving me the angry faces. I love you too. Haha, that's what I think of angry faces. So keep doing them. I'd really appreciate if you could keep going crazy on the angry faces. Okay, so anyway, guys, let's show the people who are giving the angry faces. Let's show them a load of love. Let's show them a load of love emojis to just counteract those angry faces. Okay, so I get asked all the time, like, how do I plan? So there is a planner out there which I use. It's my favorite. I've actually used it. Now this planner I've been using for 3 years. And since I used it, I become an absolute machine at being organized. And this planner, it has a social media planner, it has a routine planner, it has a goals planner. It has literally every kind of planner you want in a nice small planner. So if you want more information on that planner, it's really good. It's great for Christmas, great to give for your team as well. Message me in my inbox and I'll be sure to get back to you tomorrow. I'm going back to the UK tomorrow, so it's my last night with Svetlana. And don't worry, there'll be no 50 Shades of Grey here. Sorry, Svetlana, if you're watching this. That was way, why did I even say that? So message me if you want the link to the planner, and I can I can share that link with you. But it's awesome. I couldn't recommend it anymore. The people who created it are absolutely incredible people. A lot of thought has gone into it as well, and it's really, really geared towards network marketing. So I love it. So yes, send me a link to that. Go to FrazerBrooks.com if you want to get. And it's the first blog post on FrazerBrooks.com. If you want to get that, like, my 12 recommended books for network marketing for next year. Guys, I'm super proud of you. I've done a post on that the other day. I am really, really proud of you, for the ones of you who are building, the ones of you who are working, the ones of you who are working towards your family's dreams. I know what it feels like to be a kid with two parents who work harder than anyone else. To give the life and have the life of their absolute dreams. So I'm proud of you. If you're a parent, especially, you're looking to have kids in the future, maybe next year you're going to be having a kid of your own, or you're going to be planning to have a kid, maybe that's baby plan, could be on there, then I just want to let you know it's the best thing you can ever do for your kid. It really is, and that's why I wanted to say I'm proud of you, because I genuinely am. I've got to be careful, because you know what it's like when I talk about parents and stuff. It gets me going. Thanks so much. Next week, so we're going to be coming live on Sunday. Super great guest on. You're going to love her. She's awesome, absolutely awesome. So the women out there, you're going to love this, because she's going to give you more inspiration than you can ever imagine. On next Tuesday, I am going to be getting my mum on, so I really, really would appreciate it if you can come join me. My mum is like super nervous, so it will come across. You'll be able to see it, and she's like the best person on the planet, as you'll be able to understand, hopefully, in like maybe 5 minutes of a Facebook Live. And then after that, the week after that's Christmas, but we're still going to be going. We probably won't be going live, but the content will still be there. So yes, with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I really, really appreciate you. You're absolutely awesome. I'm here if you need me. You always know that. And feel free to share this and give me, what you got, what value you got the most out of watching this live. So I know what you like and what you don't like. All right. So appreciate it. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.